Hey guys, hiya. How are we all today? I've got my grater, my pudding pan here. I've got my baking tins there. Flour, rum, wine, a bottle of soaked fruits. I've got sugar, cornmeal. Yes. I've got almond essence, Angostura bitters. I've got vanilla. And I have rose water, cocoa, yam, the coconut, potato, cinnamon, and I've got cinnamon, allspice, ground nutmeg, allspice, grater for the coconut, cherries, pineapple, all my measures. I'm using fresh coconut today. I'm gonna cut that up and blend it out and juice it to use it to mix the spices, the sugar, and add everything to it, and then I'll combine the ingredients. Look at the texture on the you see the milk coming from the side. So this is the Jamaican sweet potato. You see how yellow it looks? See? My daughter isn't here today to ask me. Look, I've grated a lot of it already. Isn't here today to ask me, Mom, what are you doing? Well, today I'm going to bake a potato pudding. And a potato pudding, I'm doing one original potato pudding and one with a twist. And the twist is a pineapple upside down potato pudding. Ever heard that before? Pineapple upside down potato pudding. See that? Look at that. You see the richness of the potato? So I'm grating all this, but I'm not using any food processor. Right, here guys, I have 2 cups of flour mixed with 2 cups of cornmeal, and you can see I've added some sultanas or raisin, you want to call it, in there. And the reason why I've done that is to prevent the fruits from going to the bottom of the cake or the pudding. So once it's in the meal, it won't go to the bottom. It won't sink to the bottom. So yes, and I've got the potato over there. It looks a bit dark because it's been resting a bit, and the yam is inside of it. So in there I've got yam and a piece of cocoa. So that's grated, and I've got the mixture. You can see I've got this. It's a little bit of melted butter. So that will disintegrate when it gets into the mixture. So in here is sugar. So I use 2 cups of sugar, and I use this soft light brown sugar, and I've put rum, wine, vanilla, a bit of Angostura bitters, rose water, almond essence, as I said, vanilla, definitely yes, white rum of course, and some red label wine. So I'm gonna mix that out now, and I'm gonna add I'm gonna mix this in the cornmeal and then add that in here, and I'll show you what I do after, okay? So here I have my coconut milk, and I've got melted butter in it, and I put some of the raisin that I have soaked as I showed you, and in here vanilla, white rum, wine, and a bit of the spices, nutmeg, cinnamon, allspice, and mixed spice. So I will be adding this now to the flour and the cornmeal, and I've put a bit of raisins in here so as it doesn't goes to the bottom of the pudding when the pudding is baked. And you can tell I've got my tins all greased and lined with greaseproof paper. And here I've got the little surprise for you. This is pineapple upside down potato pudding. Let's see how it goes. If you notice, I've made a small one. This is just a trial. Please see with me. I'm trying this. I thought, well, why not? See how it goes. It looks pretty, isn't it? With the cherries in the mix the liquid with the cornmeal and the flour, and then add it to the potato. So that's what I'm gonna do now, so that you can see some of the raisins in here. So guys, here are my sweet potato pudding. Look at that. Looks nice. Look at the mixture. Looks good in it. So these tins are from Jamaica. I brought them here 30 odd years ago when I couldn't find any sensible baking tin, and they're still going. But yeah, these are going in the oven now. I'm gonna cover them up with one so they can steam while it's in the pot. So look, old time Dutch pot cover, and I've got another cover here. So I'm gonna cover those and put those in the oven at gas mark 5, and I'm gonna watch it. I've got some water in the bottom of the oven so it can steam, and then once it's cooked, I'll take it off and let it, get color. All right, I'll show you the end result. All right then, thank you guys for watching. You can see that my pudding is taken. It's almost, the top is dried off a bit, so it's near its baking, put it that way. So I'm going to add so I now added the liquid on top. You can tell there might be a little bit too much on this one, but hey, look. So that will just glaze the top a bit and give it that nice little finish. Okay, guys, have a look on the pudding. It's coming up roses. Can you see the glaze on top? I left a little bit of the mixture, and then I poured it on top, and here it is looking good. So you can see the shyness because the butter is in it. The butter gives it that sheen or shine or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, here we go. The soft top on the pudding. So which one is the pineapple upside down? You know which one? You remember which one? Okay. Well, the pudding is baked, and you can tell when it comes out and it's clean. See? Clean. And it starts leaving the side. You see? It starts leaving the side, so you know it's baked. So that's a sign of a baked pudding or a baked cake. It starts leaving the sides, and the knife comes out clean. So this now is going to be cooled, and then I'll show you the final result. Guys, yeah! I've done it. Guess what? I've done a pineapple upside down potato pudding. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I just thought I'd make a nice little potato pudding and then add pineapple to it. And look how nice that is. Look at that. Look at the glaze. Look at that. The glaze. It looks good. And I've got my antique plate. Not changing this plate for nothing. You see that? Look how smooth the pudding is. Goes around. So this is gonna cool. I can't cut it yet. So I'll show you a slice of this when it's cool. So here I'm showing us a piece of the pudding. So you see the texture of it? Look at that. The raisin, the pineapple. It comes out nice, innit? I'm going to buy a piece of it. Look at that. Look at the glaze. Look at the glaze, man. I'm going to put a piece in my mouth now. Take a big bite. Look at that. Lovely. Not too sweet, just nice. Very nice.